Hello chess fans, this is Rick from Chess to Progress with number 26 in the series Viewers Games. This one is from William from the United States of America. He says, "My name is William and this is a 3-day game, which means 3 days per move for each player, that I played against Fordham on the chess.com app. I felt very confident in my moves, but the computer said I blundered 5 times. Would you please cover this on your channel?" Yes, sure, William. I will cover it on my channel. Let's have a look at your game. William is white, Fordham is black. e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, d4, the Scotch game. The main line here is e takes d4, knight takes d4, and then bishop c5. But Fordham played d6. c3 from William, knight f6, bishop g5, bishop e7. Now the pawn on e4 is hanging because the knight on f6 is no longer pinned. William played d5, knight went to a5, and here b4 wins a piece, although taking on f6 is even better as it keeps the e4 pawn. William took on f6. And after bishop takes f6, he did not win a piece with b4, but he played queen a4 check. He missed that he could win that piece. c6, and now the black queen protects the knight on a5, so white cannot take the knight. Again, b4 wins the knight anyway, but William still didn't see it. He played c4, bishop d7, queen c2, black castled, h4, b5, d takes c6, and here Fordham took back with the bishop. Better is to take back with the knight, because after c takes b5, black can play knight d4. Of course, that knight is a lot stronger on d4 than it was on a5. And after knight takes d4, e takes d4, black's bishops are very nice, despite the isolated doubled pawns. But Fordham took with the bishop, and William won a pawn with c takes b5. Bishop dropped back to b7, and now William found the b4 move after all. But it should have not worked now. Here black could have got a good position with rook c8. The queen has to move, for example, to d3, and then black can save his knight with knight c4, and he has a good position. He played d5 instead, and now William could just have taken a knight, b takes a5. I'm not sure why he played knight c3 instead of taking a knight, but he played knight c3, and here again, black could have got a good position by activating his rook, rook c8. Then white can play b takes a5, queen takes a5, rook c1, and then d4. That's a variation, and that is quite good for black. Instead he played knight c4, and William took a second pawn, e takes d5. Taking it with the knight, knight takes d5 would have been stronger. Here black plays knight a3, again putting the knight in an awkward spot. And knight d6 followed by e4 and rook c8 would have been better. Black then has great compensation. White is not developed yet, his king is in the middle, and that would have been a good position for black despite being 2 pawns down. Here William could have trapped that awkwardly placed knight with queen b3, but he played queen d3 instead. Now e4 is a very strong move, because if you take it with the knight then you have bishop takes a1. But black did not play that, he played queen b6. Knight g5 from William. William goes on the attack, threatening mate with queen a7. So g6 was played, and William sacrifices a piece. Knight takes h7. A very interesting and very brave piece sacrifice. I very much like the sacrifice. It gives great practical chances, but objectively, moves like knight c e4 or bishop e2 followed by castling would have been better. Rook f d8 from black. He did not take the piece. What would have happened after king takes h7? Well, William could have played h5, and then e4 is a move, h takes, g6, double check, king g7, complicated position, objectively better for black, but good practical attacking chances for white, and attacking is easier than defending. After rook fd8, William played h5, and now Fordham decided to take the knight. H takes g6, double check, and black should have played the king back to g8, but he went to g7 and got into trouble. Rook h7 check, strong move from William. King f8, and here rook takes f7 check would have been stronger than the move played in the game. G takes f7, but black fell over straight away. He played rook d7, allowing white to bring the queen into the attack. Queen d4 would have been much better. That prevents white to get the queen into the attack, as black then has strong counterplay against white's king. After all, white is not developed yet, the king is still stuck in the center. After rook d7, William brought his queen into the attack, queen g6, and the game is over. Queen d8 was played by black, allowing checkmate in 2 moves. William saw it, queen g8 check, king e7, and a nice checkmate move, f8, promotion to a queen, checkmate. Well played, William, great game. A few pointers for you. First one, look for tactical shots. You should have seen that b2, b4 move trapping the knight. And later you could also have trapped the knight on a3 with the queen, queen b3. Second pointer, you should look after finishing your development. It worked out well for you in this game, but black missed a few opportunities to punish you for not having finished your development. At your level, this is really important. You were close to finishing your development, you just needed to develop your bishop from f1 and then find a safe haven for your king. The third pointer, I thought your attack was very brave. The knight takes h7 move I liked very much. It was difficult to defend against. It was a great practical choice and a lot of fun. And that's what we should all get from the game. So great game, William. Thank you very much for sharing it. Well done. Hope you liked this adventure from our hero, William. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the Chess2 Progress channel. Please leave a comment, and if you liked the video, it would be great if you could share it on social media using the share button on YouTube. You also may want to check out my Chess2 Impress channel. The link is in the description box. This is Rick from Chess2 Progress. Thank you very much for watching.